I in the power. For example, here we have one small complex plan where we have a I square, I in a fifth, I in a fourth, I in a third. So how we can sketch the complex plan. And we are sketched here, for example, I in a fifth is equal to I, so is here in this position in the imaginary Cartesian in coordinate. And in the real coordinate, we have I is in the fourth, which is 1, and I squared is equal to minus 1. The I in the 3, we have equal to the minus I. We have here in the imaginary coordinate. So now let's see if we have those I in 22, those examples what we have here, I in the power, and let's find out what they are and how we can graph it in the complex plan. For example, I in 22. I in 22, we are looking. 22, first of all, I'm looking what is divisible by 4. 22 is not divisible by 4. However, 20 is divisible by 4. Because if we divide the 20 by 4, we get a whole number. So I 20 here. And is the time I square. We already know I in the 20 is 1. So this is equal to 1. On the other hand, we know I square is equal to minus 1. We already see here I square is equal to minus 1. So because 1 times minus 1 is equal to minus 1. So if we are sketching I in 22 in the complex plan, is going to be minus 1, which is here. So here we can sketch I in 22. So the position is right here. We can sketch in this position. Now I in 37. If we are looking 37 to divide it by 4, we cannot divide it. But if we divide 36 by 4 is divisible, and whatever is divisible by 4 in exponent by 4 is going to be equal to 1. So now we have I in exponent 36 times I in exponent 1. And as we see here, this is equal to 1. You already know. And 1 times I is equal to I. So this is equal to I. And already we know from this outcome, I37 is going to be located in this position here where is the I. So here we can write I in 37. And now I'm going to look for I47. So 47 is not divisible by 4. 46 is not divisible. 45 is not, but 44 I know for sure is divisible by 4. So, and because it's divisible by 4, y in exponent 44 is going to be equal with 1. And time I in exponent third, because 44 plus 3 is 47, so this is going to be equal, because this is 1 times I in a 3 is I in a 3, but I in a 3 we see here is minus I, so this is going to be equal to minus I. So because it's a minus I, it means I in 44 is going to be right here, I in 44. So we already found here 47, I'm sorry. And now we are looking for I in 320. And this is going to be equal. I in 320 is a divisible I in 320, so we don't have to go any further, because I 320, and if we divide it by 4, it's going to be somewhere 80. So this is a divisible by 4. Therefore, this is equal to 1. So we don't have to do any further work. And here I am writing I in exponent 320. So it's right here. And now I'm looking here 100. Even 100 is divisible by 4. So I in 100 is equal with 1, because 100 is divisible by 4. So here we can write I in 100. Exponent 100 is located and the real number at 1 here. So now we are looking at I66. I66 is equal. So I66 is not divisible by 4. 65 is not. But I in 64 is divisible by 4. I in 64. So this is divisible. And now what do we have here? We have an I in exponent second, in exponent 2. So now this is 1. So let me write here 1. But I squared is minus 1. We already have here I squared is a minus 1. So because it's a minus 1, we can write here minus 1. 1 times minus 1 is minus 1. So it's a real number. Is equal to minus 1. However, this is located here. I in exponent 66. So it's located here. And now we are looking for the I55. So 55 is not divisible by 4. And 44 is not. 43 not. But 52 is divisible by 4. Because if 52 is divisible by 4, I will write I in exponent 52. And I in this time, I in exponent third. So we already know this I in 52 is 1. So this is 1. And I in exponent 3 is minus I. Minus I times 1 is minus I. So it's a minus I. So this is a minus I. I in 55 is a minus I. So here I can write I in exponent 55. So we have here. And now I have I in 61. I in 61 is not divisible by 4. However, 60 is divisible by 4. And this I can write I in 60 times I. But as we see here, I in 60 is 1. 1 times I is equal to I. So I60 is here. I60. And we completed the whole this examples. We already are done with all the examples. I will stop here.